Hey everyone, Kyle once again. Just a really quick, vlog, upon the box office this week. It's been a while since I did one, and because of course this weekend it's supposed to be for the new release of the fantasy film of another adaptation, of Peter Pan, which is called Pan, just Pan, and I gotta stop. First of all, I gotta stop saying, because some people say, "Oh, you can't stop saying, But it's just a habit I just can't seem to break, Because always sometimes in every sentence I keep on saying, Trying to do my best to stop doing that though. But anyway, for Pan came out this weekend, which it didn't open up number one. It debuted number three, and but what debuted number one was it was number one again was The Martian, Ridley Scott's new film, The Martian with Matt Damon, Jeff Daniels, and etc. So it made number one again on its second weekend with 37 million, which the previous weekend made 54 million, which it came close to breaking Gravity's record, which was 55 million for the highest weekend in October, but it didn't do it though. But it was very close though. So has a slight drop and had a strong 37 million for the second weekend for number one. Hotel Transylvania 2 was still remained at number two with 20 million. But Pan debuted at number three now. This one I'll say right now. Which I said before at the beginning of the year, which I wanted to wait, until at the end of the year, until I say what films were box office flops of the year 2015, though. But I only said one, but that was at the beginning of the year. That was when Jupiter Ascending was a huge flop, though, when it bombed over that weekend, And I haven't said a word since, But I just had to say it. I just had to say on this one though, because I didn't fully know what. Well, I knew Pan looked like a big mega budgeted film, But I just didn't know the budget until like about what was it, a few days ago, So Pam Pam Pan it debuted at number three with $15 million on a budget of 150 million. So now that's that's gonna be another big huge box office flop of this year, And it could be on a list of one of the most expensive box office flops of all time on the list, or so. But yeah, there's been a few other huge box office flops that came up here. One I mentioned already was Jupiter Ascending, and I did that at the beginning of the year because on that weekend the SpongeBob movie beat Jupiter Ascending with its big opening weekend, while Jupiter Ascending flopped, And Pan's opening numbers was even lower than Jupiter Ascending's total on the opening weekend, because Jupiter Ascending bombed on a budget of 176 million. That made with a total of 18 million on the opening weekend, And here, Pan had even a much lower opening with 15 million on a budget of 150 million. So yeah, Jupiter Ascending had a bit more of a bigger budget though, but it still looks pretty much the same, because visual wise, because yeah, the look of Pan, looks like a very good visually, even if it's heavily CG filled, which some people praise on the visuals, Like I've seen in the commercial, there's like the giant crocodile jumping over the boat, Which I've seen. I don't know if it's that bad looking or not, because I still have yet to see Pan though, but so I can't judge it though, but I just want to quickly give a quick say, because this could be another historic box office, huge box office flop, and one of the biggest box office bombs of all time on the list. But I just quickly want to say, because it got my attention, this film didn't had a horrible opening. Well, maybe it's because it got released on October 9th, which originally would think it had like two release dates. Like I think it was gonna be released in June 26th, and then it got pushed to July 24th. It was supposed to be the official day was supposed to be July 24th though, like the same weekend that Pixels came out. And I would say Pan looked better than Pixels though, but still, I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, because they feel like the competition between because that came out the weekend before the next Mission Impossible film, and before that it came out the weekend before after Ant-Man came out. So they just well they said they had to had to do a few more reshoots. Maybe that was like kind of the reason they moved it to October, 9th. But all of the but at the end of the day it didn't do, because all that was in vain, because the film had a horrible opening, and now it's gonna be another huge box office flop. And also, this is the second Peter Pan live action adaptation that flopped, big time. There was the one that called Peter Pan that came out in 2003 in 2003 on a Christmas day, and that flopped horribly. That had a big budget. Thing was like 130 million, maybe like overall total, it fell below, like maybe like 47 million US and worldwide 121 million. So that's another big, huge flop there. And so then this year they do another version of Peter Pan, live action version of Peter Pan. This film flopped again. So maybe I guess they just don't make any more Peter Pan movies unless it's Walt Disney, because this was Warner Brothers though, and because Walt Disney's is making bank on these live action versions of the Disney characters, like Maleficent and Cinderella. Maybe we should either do it that way and make more money, not just Warner Brothers. Because since this film flopped, they're gonna come out another Warner Brothers version called Tarzan. I'll have to see anyone on that though. But anyway, I'm just gonna end it here because I just want to get into because this one caught my attention. So this is gonna be another huge box office flop of this year, and also one of the biggest of all time on the list of that. So Pam, another huge, a big box office flop. So yeah. And of course, coming the next weekend, it's not gonna do even more horrible, because it's gonna decline down the list, because the next set of movies like Spielberg's is Bridge of Spies, and then Goosebumps, and Guillermo del Toro's Crimson Peak. So that's gonna be a set of movies probably gonna go fly to see, and well, man, I want to go see. Looking forward to seeing Goosebumps, and Pan is not gonna hold up on that weekend either. It's probably because numbers are gonna decline, even more. So yeah. Anyway, that's why I was a quick update, and another vlog, and box office vlog, because I haven't done one in a while. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned on the next movie review. Later.